Hi class! In this chapter, we will discuss the resolution of communicating error and the conflict. First of all, there are three things one must always consider when dealing with an angry patient. Background to the situation, what happened? The emotional aspect of the situation, how does the patient feel? The threat to identity, how has this situation made the patient feel about themselves? For example, they feel bad because they are not able to help their loved ones as much as they should. One must take a holistic helicopter view of the situation and try to put all above into context whenever you communicate with an angry patient. Only by doing so could you turn a negative situation into a positive one. The French has saying, "To comprendre, c'est tout pardonner." In English, this translates to as "to understand all is to forgive all." This small piece of philosophy is the key to addressing an angry patient or relative. Communicating with angry patients, relatives, and colleagues is one of the most difficult situations to find yourself in, be that in an OSCE setting or during life as a doctor. However, it is important to fully reflect on why the person with whom you are communicating is angry. Think of anger in this context as a reaction to an environment the person has found themselves in. One of the most common triggers of anger is fear. If you can dissipate their fearfulness of a situation, their anger will subside with it without further ado. Let's get to the matter in hand, how exactly we should approach angry patients, not only to ace an OSCE, but to improve both our own satisfaction and that of those people we encounter on a professional level. This chapter will give you preparation for how to approach these situations, not just for OSCEs, but for life on the wards and beyond. As previously mentioned, anger is a secondary emotion. Anger is always a result of another more basic emotion, such as hunger, fear, tiredness, and so on. And subsequently, it must be explored to be understood. It has been suggested that doctors dealing with angry patients often utilize four-fold techniques. Disregarding the anger, attempt to placate the angry party, returning anger for anger, premature validation. Ideally, this chapter will help you to avoid these mistakes that doctors commonly commit. Disregarding the anger will not allow you to find exactly its root cause, and subsequently you cannot address it sufficiently. Efforts to offer mere placation to the angered person will undoubtedly make you sound uninterested, and would fan the flames of their anger even further. Responding angrily to the angry party will only result in both of you focusing on your strong emotions and not allow for productive conversation. Finally, premature validation is a dangerous concept. We shall discuss in great detail later on how important validation is. However, if we try to reduce anger before exploring it, we can inadvertently manipulate the patient to follow our one set of thoughts and beliefs, instead of letting them explore their emotions themselves. Somebody directing anger towards you is a threatening situation. It is only natural to feel frustrated when on the receiving end of strong emotion. During these episodes, it is essential to keep calm, take a deep breath, and think clearly Try to remember that empathy is by far and away the best approach to reducing a person's anger. Don't just offer hollow platitudes. Actually try your best to put yourself in that person's shoes and think exactly why they are so cross. Sometimes, no matter what you do, they won't calm down. In these situations, don't be afraid to directly ask them, "What is it you are hoping to get out of talking to me?" Or, "What can I do to rectify this situation?" Put the onus on them without being confrontational and allow them to either tell you directly what is causing them concern or failing that, give them an opportunity to reflect on how they are feeling. Ensure you recognize strong emotions such as anger, sadness, and fear. Try to put yourself in the shoes of the person you are talking with. Sometimes people won't openly admit they are angry, sad, and so on, and therefore you need to pick up on subtle hints, such as clenching fists or lack of eye contact. Do your best to explore a person's feelings and allow yourself to get involved in the quagmire of emotion. If you give people an opportunity to express themselves, it will be invaluable in helping them to feel better about the situation. Do not doubt your warm, empathetic abilities. Humans are social and empathetic animals. We all have it in us. So, trust your gut. Now we have done the introduction. It is time to look at a few more in-depth strategies in dealing with angry patients.